All right, everybody. How you guys doing? Coming to you live from Whistler. This is the Whistler live chat, relaxed style.
Prime time with Chris Ayers.
Yeah, and I dragged along this little-known YouTuber,
Kevin P.
Kevin P. Yeah, just call him Kevin P. Kev P for short. Yeah, and we've been riding around, checking out local Whistler conditions the last week or so. Definitely, winter it's coming.
Yeah, yesterday was like our first, I think it felt like the first like proper winter's day. So we did a hike to the peak of Whistler Mountain and actually could ride down through some pretty good snow. And it was like well covered and we got more snow coming tonight. So I feel like winter has arrived in Whistler, yeah.
Yeah, one of the surefire ways to tell it the winter is coming is when your hands start going numb when you expose them, partially due to the extreme winds. Yeah, horizontal snow falling on us, but yeah, my hands got a little bit numb on the way up, and
summer mitts, man.
Yeah, summer mitts, maybe not the best idea yesterday, but overall, I thought the day was really good. We had like great snow conditions. We actually had some powder. We were riding in the bowls. We were up in like the proper alpine.
And it was just us. There was nobody else around, so we were like solo.
It was the only people we really saw were ski patrol. That was it, just going around and doing their things, checking to make sure the peak chair is working, doing some tests, things like that before they actually had it running.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was like an hour and a half up.
I'll take over.
Okay.
All right, so some quick shout outs. Buck Snabes, Morgan W, Meep Meep, Carrie Pierce, what's up? Thanks for tuning in. Chuck Van, Care, Adam Kowal, thanks for tuning in, guys, to the Chris Ayers live chat.
Yeah. Should I come back?
Yeah, you're back.
All right.
Did you put the phone in the toilet?
Something like I just put the phone. I'm worried the phone is going to start beep and load, so I just hit it in the toilet and in the seat. Yeah, hopefully it should work out. And yeah, so if you guys aren't aware, this is a super chat we can do on this as well. If you guys want to help donate to the channel, help get me out to Japan. Although I am going to Japan, the flight is booked.
Yeah.
But I think I am the only
meals
one that's not paid for the accommodation yet.
Oh yeah, it's the housing costs.
Yeah.
You'll be sleeping in the. You can sleep in the car.
Okay, good.
We've got a few backup people just ready to slide in there.
Yeah, we can just transfer that plane ticket over to somebody else. Oh, wow. Sorry, I was just wowing the super chat that just came in. But Lawrence, one thing I didn't describe yet, which is an extra bonus, is that this is the Wasabi Challenge, kind of bringing under the whole Japan umbrella. So I got some nice sushi right here. I have a giant thing of wasabi. Okay. That's a lot of wasabi.
So how much wasabi is that worth?
This whole thing.
Is that like the $1,000 wasabi?
This is supposed to last the whole live chat, so.
Okay.
But it's going to be incremental, so the idea being I don't want to kill myself every time someone does a. Plus, I don't have like a huge amount of. We got 12 pieces of sushi.
Okay.
But the more the live chat, the larger the donation, the more the sushi.
The bigger the wasabi bite?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Dude, so we're starting off strong. So let's get this going. The first one, super chat here, was coming in from Lauren Hoist.
Are you gonna eat the wasabi before or after you answer the question?
Ooh, before. Should we do before? Is before better? I think before is better.
I kind of like the idea of well, we could do it the other way too, because we give a good answer before like killing ourselves.
Okay.
Like, you're just like crying, answering the question.
So Lawrence Hoy's coming with a €50 super chat. That is amazing. Thank you so much. That is, yeah, it's incredible. And your question is for the Japan Fund, amazing country, and going boarding there is definitely on my bucket list. Love your vids, love the preseason ones. Keep them coming. Well, thank you so much. Yeah, it's been an interesting preseason. It almost felt like we were still in preseason even a couple days ago, kind of.
Yeah, did you get the video from yesterday?
It's up.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. Nice. You're on the cover.
Cool.
I wanted to show the bowl, so I got you dropping into the bowl with just nothing, no people.
Cool.
Just a yellow jacket.
Yeah.
You got the Gooch jacket and just like an open bowl.
Nice.
All right, so
cool.
I got to set this right.
So 50, so you're kind of like setting the benchmark here of like what a $50 piece looks like.
which I wasn't expecting like a 50 to be fair.
That's a good chunk. Yeah.
That's a lot.
Oh yeah. So you're gonna put it right on there, hey? So that's the 50 piece.
That's a lot of sushi, a lot of wasabi.
So while you're crying, I'll like maybe answer a question.
Okay.
Wow. Oh man. There you go.
That's a lot of wasabi. You can't even see the thickness, but there's a lot of thick wasabi in there.
Nice. All right. So yeah, so Lauren says for the Japan Fund bucket list, yeah, definitely. There's like a lot of bucket list. There's a lot of bucket list spots out there to hit up. I don't know. What's another spot on your bucket list, Chris? Anything coming to mind? You've already been to Whistler. You got Whistler off.
Maybe I'd like to go to South America.
South America.
New Zealand.
Yeah. Chile.
Yeah, and then
Nice.
maybe somewhere like a bit crazy, Kamchatka.
Nice. Cool.
So, Kamchatka is like the most eastern part of Russia.
There's not a lot of spicy foods in like where
Kamchatka.
you're kind of from, is it?
No,
Northern
That's what I used to-
Northern Scotland.
Yeah, you can only spice up a haggis so much. Like,
Nice.
Lawrence,
Good job.
thanks. I had a little bit of tears coming out. That was
That was a good job. Yeah, you killed that chunk.
he killed me a little bit too. All right. Super chat from Care said, "Have you guys taken Avalanche training?" Yeah, so definitely recommend anytime that you guys go into the backcountry, you should have Avalanche training. Don't rely on anybody else's training because it's everybody working together. Even just like going around assessing the conditions, everybody wants to have their eyes out. But especially in the worst case scenario that something does happen, then you don't want to be that person that doesn't know what you're doing because you can't help the situation. And so other people are relying on you to help them if you get in.
Have you
to a
done yours?
situation. Oh yeah.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did
many
mine
years ago.
I did mine. Yeah, it was a while ago. It's probably time for a refresher, but I think I did mine like it was around like 2009, so probably 10 years ago now.
Yeah.
But it was really fun. It was like a fun course. Like the first night was like in a classroom, and then the next.
Sounds so fun.
But then the next 3 days, it was like hiking into the Alpine and stuff. Oh, your phone is weird. It gets really bright, hey? Or maybe it's those twinkling lights really throwing it
I'm
off.
not sure. But yeah, I would be. I'd be up for doing level 2 course at some point.
People are trying to bypass the live chat by just texting you directly. I just saw a snowboard question come through on your text message.
All right, Care. That's for you.
Oh, I think that's too big. You gotta half that.
Okay.
Yeah, like.
Or at least
you
take
know.
off that chunk. It's about a third smaller.
Oh, okay. But it was 1/10 the super chat. All right, it's a decent sized piece. All right, good question. But yeah, definitely take those Avalanche courses. I think it's like it's just like a fun course. You like learn a lot. Even if you never really use it too much, it's like a fun experience. It's almost for the amount of price you pay, it's like you get way more than your money's worth because somebody takes you around the mountain. They show you all the good spots. They teach you everything about
like
gear.
why that spot is good, and maybe
Yeah.
not another spot to do with the aspect and the way the snow is falling and things like
Yeah,
that.
somebody takes you on a powder run. It's like such a cool. It's like getting knowledge and a lesson and like everything for a good price.
Speaking of Japan, Avalanche training definitely a good thing to have. Everything is in bounds. That when you've been the previous years.
Yeah.
But it's you get so much powder. You think you're going to be learning some stuff from that?
Well, yeah, they do. They do a good job keeping you safe, like all the patrollers and stuff. So they do set off a lot of stuff. And then the gates where you can kind of go into some deeper powder, it's like they make sure those areas are safe. But it's good to have that as a backup, like carrying your beacon, your shovel, the probe, the Avalanche tools, and like knowing how to use them. All that stuff is definitely good. Yeah.
Nice. Okay, getting back to some questions here. We got from Meep 111 says, "How's the conditions? I'm going to be up there tomorrow." So yeah, if you guys watch the video that I just put up, it gives you a good idea of what's going on in the Alpine. I'm not sure if they'll have the Whistler Peak chair open by tomorrow. We only got that up there because we hiked, but it's raining at the moment down here. They are expecting snow all through tonight and through tomorrow as well. So I would guess tomorrow the conditions are going to be a lot softer. Visibility is going to be quite low, and yeah.
They probably won't open the
No,
peak chair.
I don't think so.
But it'll be
Fingers
fun.
crossed.
It'll probably be fun. Fun riding sort of the mid mountain chairs. I think like Blackcomb would probably be really fun. Some of the snow like just off the sides of runs, or they might open a few new things. So I think that'll be fun.
But probably still got to be careful venturing off piste. I'd say unless it's in some of the open areas. But if you're going in trees, if you're going
No, yeah, you can't go in the trees yet for sure.
No.
Maybe just like off a little bit.
Morgan, hey, how's it going? Yes, this sushi is from Samurai Sushi, best in Whistler. Yep. Lauren's saying it's a good big dip's worth. I'm glad you like that. Chuck Van Chris wants to eat in Japan, putting his body on the line for it. Yeah, you better believe it. You gotta, what is it? You gotta like sweat in training so you don't bleed in battle or something. So I'm almost sweating from this amount of wasabi. Snowboard, KRSK, Kush, how's it going? Good to have you out here. Buck Snabes. Kevin and Chris, we need to get you on the 5s and maybe 7s this year. Word.
Yeah.
I've never done a 7. I've done some 5s, but
Yeah,
I don't think
yeah.
I've done a 5 in like 5 years.
Nice. Yeah, I did a few 5s like spring riding last year. But yeah, definitely would love to get some 7s going and just some more 5s. It's really fun. Tough tricks.
Mike's got a shout out for Mako Iwamatsu. Adam, good to have you here, Adam. I was saying, what's the difference between the hot and box knife? They're both C3, same flex, same base. What's the deal with the box knife? It's the same.
Yeah, maybe it is like the same board. I don't know. I haven't really looked at the specs, but yeah, those boards are very similar. That's true. I think the hot knife is maybe more park focused, and the hot knife might be more like all mountain friendly.
Okay.
I'm not sure exactly what the differences are, but my impression is that the hot knife is more all mountain.
Okay. That was actually part of the GNU lineup that they didn't have in
Libtech.
Comor. Or Libtech, sorry. They didn't,
Oh, they didn't have. Which one?
hot
knife?
The hot knife.
Oh, okay.
So I'm limited. My board knowledge is coincides with what they have in Comor. Bad Rider says he's been rewatching the Japan vids recently. Keen to see the shenanigans you guys are gonna get up to this season. Man, I tell you, I've already been thinking about shenanigans. Like I don't think it's too early to get into shenanigan mode because some stuff requires some planning. So who knows? Like I could be setting you up right now for a shenanigan later.
Okay.
You never know.
I don't think they would call him a shenanigan in Japan.
No.
Oh, that's like, we'll save that for the trip to the Scotland snowboard trip. Or the Ireland one. Shenanigans?
Shenanigans. Well, what's that Snorkelaroo video by that board company? Crew Shapes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just released a great video you guys should check out. Snorkelaroo, which is the Japanese for shenanigans. For snorkel. My brain is all tipsy-turvy from all that wasabi. So maybe like shenanigans is like shenanaragu.
There you go.
That's
yeah,
what we're
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
go with.
Okay, that'll be the first. You get a video. That'll be the title.
Nice. But yeah, David Jones, you, TJ, rest of the crew, Andreas. There's definitely going to be some interesting stuff happening in Japan. I'm really excited for it. Chuck Van saying more homemade booters. Yeah, we're definitely down for that. And we got a place lined up to do some homemade gear set up out the back here. We got some pipes sitting in Kevin's house.
They're in TJ's house now.
TJ's house.
Yeah, I think we're gonna. Yeah, if the snow is low enough, we would definitely be making some homemade, like a little backyard park.
Yeah, I like to do one like in the trees.
Yeah, that'd be amazing. So as soon as the snow gets low enough, but hasn't been cold enough here in the valley here in Whistler.
No.
So we just need to get cold down low and some more snow, and we'll definitely we got a couple rails to build. We can build a kicker for sure. Yeah, lots of fun.
I think at the moment you could probably make like a kicker for ants out there. Like they're so limited.
Maybe a water slide for ants.
Like looking out, I can see maybe a centimeter.
There is a little bit of snow, but
tiny bit.
That must be old snow, right?
Joe Cole coming in with a super chat saying, "Nice beanies. Just got my gray one and a sticker pack. Nice. Helmet all fancy now. I'm looking not as good as Chris used to look in his dice pants.
Ah,
Yeah, that is a hard one to live up to. There seems to be some people just. It's like Marmite, I think, dice pants. Like, you love it or you hate it.
way to go on getting the gray beanie. We actually recently sold out of gray beanies, so they're gone. I think they're gone for good. So congrats on being one of the last gray beanie people out there. But still some black beanies left and some white ones. But Chris, you need to get some merch going too. I want to see some Chris Ayers beanies.
Dice underwear.
Yeah, just get the or dice beanies when we get as well. Mm-hmm. All right, so
did you want to have one of these pieces of sushi?
I kind of do, yeah, because it smells good, and I'm not that hungry, but I'll do the next one. I'll do the next super chat. So you have the
J. Cole.
The J. Cole's wasabi it up for J. Cole.
I'm gonna put a little bit of ginger on there too.
Nice.
Everybody should have.
That's definitely not a little bit of ginger. That's a good amount of ginger.
I needed to counteract all of my. I was like looking around in my mouth, and there's just chunks of sushi like behind my tooth and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Manolo's on here as well. Oh, there's the wasabi going in. David Jones, David Jones is coming to Japan. And he got the okay from the doctor to start snowboarding again as well, so he's all good.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm getting used to it now.
How was that one? Oh, you're getting used to it. Okay.
Yeah. Tastes like rice now.
Oh wow.
Well, that first one was the baptism of fire.
It was.
Did that one?
Yeah, so the dice pants, they didn't get burned, did they? They're around here somewhere.
They made a very small appearance in one of the when I set up a little practice jib setup out the back. I actually dumped about half a container of wax on a tree cut.
Oh yeah, I saw that one.
And then just went out back in my house here, and then just did some tricks on that, and it was really good. Apart from pressing, you can actually spin a little bit on it. And had the dice pants out.
Nice.
For that guy. Temporarily, for about 2 seconds. So the dice pants, they will make a return, but it has to be the right time.
Sweet.
You can't just throw one out there like all the remakes they're doing nowadays.
Oh, willy-nilly. All right, so Chris Henrik says, hashtag sushi fund. Hey, dudes, if you had one day a year of snowboard, would you go on the best winter day or the best spring day? All right, so do you want to answer that, and I'll eat a sushi?
Sure.
Right, so here's a nice sized ball.
That's actually the ball they give you for all 12 pieces of sushi.
Oh wow, is it? Okay, I'm a bit worried then. This is very appropriate too, Chris Henrik.
Mm-hmm. It's sitting on top of that, kind of nice.
Cheers, man.
Yeah, so for me, I would go with the best winter day. I think that it kind of partially boils down to the POW versus park question in a way, because spring park days are the best thing to do in the spring for sure. And then in the middle of winter, I love like the deep powder, getting face shots, hitting drops, hitting trees, all that type of stuff. So I'm all about the powder. And even though I try park and I like park, it's just, I think it's and also that like whole adventure and being out in Mother Nature and feeling part of that like little speck of the mountain, which you really get when you go out on powder days. I find the spring days, but spring days are amazing as well for the obvious reasons.
It's not too bad until you swallow it.
That's what.
Oh.
If you eat a piece of ginger, it might counteract
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I could maybe go for a glass of water in a minute.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I would say. Oh no, I got some stuck in my teeth.
Told you. Shout, it'll bite you back later.
Yeah, because those like real winter days are the best. I think. Yeah, even though the spring park days are amazing as well. Yeah, like full winter powder mode in the trees, or like that's like unbeatable.
Going on crazy, wacky adventures.
Because you feel like you're just like floating over the clouds, like when you're in the winter. But yeah, spring park, it's like a whole different thing. Mm-hmm. But really fun as well.
I think spring park days are kind of like easier to recreate in terms of like if it's good weather, you kind of out there all the time in the good weather, and the park setup changes and you're progressing your tricks, which is really cool. But you never know with the powder what kind of powder day you're gonna get, and you can just get like nipple high powder, just face shots, snorkel out, like digging yourself out of holes, all the fun stuff basically. Manolo, yeah, good to have you here, Manolo. Hope you had a good time in Whistler. Matthew Joseph Estrada saying David Jones in Japan. Hi, yeah, David Jones is going. Yeah, he's been planning to go for a while now, and it was kind of just up to whether the doctor said he'd be cleared to go. And yeah, I think that's really good too when you're coming back from an injury. I don't know if you guys know, but I tore some of the ligaments in my knee as well, and actually having a goal. Something like Japan does really help focus the mind, focus the body, get you into that zone to go back. So, yeah, I'm excited to see David Jones. I've seen David Jones for about 5-10 minutes before.
Oh, yeah, with Miniachi.
Yeah. Chuck Van saying, yeah, Chris A, shout out to Queensland, word.
Oh, Dave, Japanigans, that's fun. That's good. That's good.
Japanigans, nice one, Dave. Well, Chris Heinrich is writing in Japanese. Chris is going to commit, and then I can't read that, in Japan. Okay. Haley Bamford, hi, how's it going? There's a $2.99 super chat from nobody with a message retracted. Have you seen that before?
No.
Huh.
That one doesn't count.
Okay. Well, thank you for the super chat. Yeah. Next time, yeah, leave a message. We'll answer it. Bad Writer said I'd definitely go for perfect winter day. Word. Morgan saying before you guys head to Japan, and my back is better, I'd love to do one run on the mountain with you both. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I know it's hard because like on the mountain time is kind of like our real business time, like in terms that that's what we want to be out going around and filming. So we do find it hard sometimes to plan things too far ahead. But as you're local, I think it'll be a little bit easier. And for everybody, like if we see you guys on the mountain, then we're always down for doing some turns together, catching the lift together. But our plans can be a little bit aloof in terms that we don't always know a week in advance, like what we'll be doing and that type of stuff.
But yeah, Maureen, we'll definitely get
get
a few laps together. I'm sure like once you're out there and your back's feeling good, we'll get out for a few laps. That'll be super fun.
Yeah, back in action.
If anybody else asks, they'll be like, no, go with Morgan. Get out of here. Sorry, Chris. Get out of here.
I want to ride with you too today. Nope, sorry, just Morgan. Artem Kush saying your favorite riders' snowboards. Like the riders' snowboards?
I don't know.
I like the Blake Paul Hypercarve from GNU.
Cool.
That's a nice one.
Nice.
Yeah, like all mountain, wide, sick carving snowboard. If you watch a video of him, he does a top to bottom run. I can't remember where, but he's basically going from Alpine down to Groomers, down to Park, to the bottom of the mountain, and he shreds on all of it. And it looks like a really, really fun board.
And mine would be the Libtech Travis Rice board, the Orca.
Oh, good call. Oh, I own a Travis Rice. I don't know why it didn't even come into my mind. Grant's saying, I like your off the beaten path adventures. Thank you. Yeah, I think for me, that's my favorite thing is to get away and enter my own little world. Turn off the phones, apart from for Instagramming. And just go off an adventure, see what happens. Chuck Van Ginger on ginger. Yep, you can never have more ginger. And Jen, you've been missing out on the sushi rolls today. So the wasabi, what did I call it?
Challenge?
The wasabi challenge. Yes.
Super chat challenge?
Super chat challenge. I have sushi. I have a big bowl of wasabi. And yeah, if you guys want to throw in some super chats there, the bigger the super chat, the more the wasabi, and the more food I will be able to eat in Japan. So everything is kind of connected on one way or another.
And we'll also 100% answer your question.
We'll try, yeah, while the other guy's eating the wasabi.
I'll skip a bunch of questions so we can...
Okay, let's catch up.
Oh, there we go.
All right, and Jen. Perfect.
Well, if we answer every question, then there won't be any super chats.
That's true, that's true. Well, and Jen's got two super chats, so I'm going to bust them together.
Oh, three?
No, I think it's two.
Oh, okay.
So Engen's saying the trip with the twins was great. Oh yeah, because
Nice.
Engen just came back from Val Thorens in France with Yannick and Arav, and a couple other of the guys connected with the Snowboard Pro Camp Umbrella community.
Belgium guys, and then I think Million Popoff was there.
Nice.
Yeah, who else is there? Yeah, a really good crew.
Oh, there is three.
Bert, I think Bert was probably there.
Oh yeah, Bert was there. Yeah, that's cool, man.
We had some good runs with Bert last year in Spanky's Ladder. That was super fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Tim. I think Tim was there that day.
Yep. Tim's still here though. He doesn't count. He doesn't get any shout outs. So we're gonna see him tomorrow probably.
And then Engen's saying for the twins, they just need to get faster on the board.
Oh yeah, wow!
Just point it straight and don't turn. That's the trick.
I thought they'd be up to pace by now, Engen. I'm sorry.
Why did you gave Engen the all clear? These guys are good.
No, but they've just been riding with us for me and TJ quite a bit in the last year or so. That they're definitely killing it. They're going super fast. They're riding through all kinds of conditions.
Now that Yannick and Rav have finished their sabbatical and gone back to work, are you looking for a new set of twins to organize your world travels and tag along and ride with you?
Not twins, but bankers. I need bankers to fund the world adventures.
All right, and Jen, thanks so much. There you go. Wasabi.
There was a third one way down below, but it says Kevin,
good.
love ya beanie. And Jen, so I don't know if you've gotten it yet, but I did send out you another beanie, so hopefully it gets to you soon. I think you have a white one, so I think the next one coming out is the black one. And you might have hold on to that gray one from the last year when I think I gave you a gray one last time.
Because the value of that's going to start tripling.
Because those ones are gone.
Yeah, the value of those is going to skyrocket real soon. Whew, that one wasn't too bad. I think I'm getting used to this wasabi now.
Oh, and Brendan Foss says, "Are you boys? Hey boys, hope you enjoyed the shout out at the top of Red Chair. Yeah, remember you guys yelling at us? That was really cool." We'll see you. Well, hopefully that's your home chair, and we'll see you guys there again maybe tomorrow.
Nice.
Remember those guys yelling at us from the top of Red Chair?
Which part of the day were they?
I guess it was maybe it was a couple days ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was two dudes. Is that your dog?
My dog is growling at something. Dot.
Hey, Dot.
What's wrong? Come here.
Yeah, growling.
She's eating some wasabi. Now she's gone bonkers.
Yeah, where did the wasabi go? I was like, what's that rumbling?
Antonio Martinez saying, hey, just found you on Homepage Snowboarding. That looks fun, but I live in San Diego. It doesn't snow down here. True.
Jeez.
What? It's
Josh.
she's I think she's seeing
She sees a reflection?
a reflection. Could you go and
close that?
Close the blinds.
Okay.
Nice.
All right, she's going to start freaking out when she sees my legs.
Oh, yeah. Dude, legs freak dogs out. That's like a rule. Yeah, over in California, obviously you got some good mountains around there. Mammoth isn't too far away, and you got the Sierras. I know California is a
20-hour drive.
a very, very, very big place. Is it a 20-hour drive? Can you get me a glass of water too?
Yeah.
Nice. That water sometimes takes a while to get cooled down. Batteries, I'll come back to your question because Kevin is busy. Matthew is saying, is there such a thing as too much powder? It can be a little bit of a trick question. I would say technically yes, they can be. It does depend a little bit on how steep the terrain is, because you can definitely have too much powder for a certain type of terrain. If it's not too steep, you're just going to stop. But also, if you have too much snow, too much powder, then the avalanche risk. If you have like borderline unlimited powder, then your avalanche risk is going to skyrocket too. What would you say is the perfect amount of powder? Perfect maximum.
Probably
for
30
steep terrain.
30 centimeters, because yeah, once you go past that, like last year, I think one of our first powder days was like 40 or 50 centimeters, and we couldn't actually get going. Like we couldn't get our boards moving. Like it was just too deep. So,
but even if you do have to hike, strapping in that deep powder, it starts to get pretty tough. All right, I'm gonna try to open up the soy sauce here.
Yeah, when you eat sushi in Japan too, you really gotta be careful, because there's a way to do it and a way not to do it. I've been called out in videos for doing it wrong, for putting the ginger on the sushi. There's a whole thing.
You can't put ginger on the sushi?
It's not tradition.
Oh. Well, I put soy sauce on there, so hopefully a few of the Puritans are happy now. Yeah, those cups stick on those. My current saying, what's up guys, happy to see you, have a good day on the hill. Yeah, we're taking a little rest day today. It's kind of the same conditions as yesterday, white out, the clouds came rolling in, we had some rain falling down here in the valley, but snow, I've been told, is falling on the top. All the way through from now, continuously, somewhat through to tomorrow.
I thought you were going to say till Christmas.
I wish, yeah.
Well, I think there is quite a lot of like different days in the forecast, like 1-2 centimeter days, and there's I think closer to Christmas there's like some bigger snowfalls projected.
What do you think the chances are that we have the white village Christmas?
I think pretty good. Yeah, it's a 50-50.
Okay,
maybe 70-30. 70-30 white Christmas.
Engen saying, super chat, this is number 5, ain't I a stinker?
I think Engin's had a few too many Belgian beers.
Yeah. Oh well, it's all good. all in fun.
No,
my lord. Engen saying the gray hoodie toque is busted.
Now abusing the white one, waiting on the black one. All right, it's coming, man. It's in the mail.
Engen, another piece of sushi for the air, kind sir.
Why don't you just do straight wasabi?
No.
Okay.
Why would you do that?
Well, because you're running out of rolls.
I'm not through half of the rolls yet.
Is this your dinner?
No.
Okay.
This is my lunch.
Nice.
Oh, I need a bit more than that.
I'm
building up an immunity now.
All right. Old Man Shredder with the super chat as well. There's the piece. He says, what's up? Got my step-ons today. Expect a review soon.
Nice, man.
Very cool, Old Man Shredder. Yeah, we've been talking about...
Did you just call it Man Shredder?
Old Man Shredder, Man Shredder.
I like the ring of Old Man Shredder, but Man Shredder just sounds kind of weird.
Yeah, we've been talking about demoing some step-ons, and so that'd be fun to demo some step-ons and test them out on the mountain again. So, but yeah, looking forward to your step-on review over on Old Man Shredder's YouTube.
It is a little bit harder to demo step-ons because you also have to demo the boots as well. You can't just grab like a set of bindings, like you might normally.
Right. That's the whole thing. You got to do the whole thing. Okay. Do they do boot demos then? I think I've demoed them before though. But yeah.
I was talking to the rep and they said that it's harder to do, but they do try to do them.
Okay. Rachel says with hashtag Cali Fun.
Cali Fun.
Oh, cool.
Awesome. Are we going to Cali? We should.
Sure. Yeah. We definitely want to go to Bear Mountain.
Okay.
That's Southern California, but they got that cool park down there, and
that was the park you'd see in like every snowboard video from like the early 2000s.
Yeah, pretty much. Are we gonna do wasabi for Old
Sure.
Man Shredder and Rachel?
Okay,
Do a twofer.
I might have to do a straight wasabi.
Oh boy!
Oh boy.
Don't let your dog get at that pit. Are you going straight at it? All right.
It's not as fun without sushi.
Rachel with another super chat says, "What is the best joke you have ever heard?" Wow. Probably the best jokes we've ever heard. We probably can't tell on this live chat. Chris will be banned off of YouTube.
Yeah. I'm always terrible at remembering jokes, like really bad. They seem to just go one ear and out the other.
You did have that good joke about the nun and the cobblestones, but that one,
None in the cobblestones.
riding a bike through the cobblestones.
Oh,
of Paris,
my Lord.
but that's not a joke you can really tell in here.
No.
But none jokes are funny. Like what are some of the funnier jokes out there? There used to be a lot of like ski snowboard jokes.
Oh, my one skiing joke is like, how many skiers does it take to screw in a light bulb?
Yeah.
2. One to do it, and the other one to say, turn, 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 good turns. Turn, turn.
That's like a cringy joke.
Yeah. Do you have one?
What did the vampire get on the mountain? Frostbite.
And my one was bad. Okay. I guess everything's relative. Oh, Martin just said the joke I said. Oh, Matthew.
Oh yeah, it's a classic.
It is a classic. Yeah. Artem's saying in our gesh in Siberia they had 1 meter of snow per night. Overnight? Last night?
Wow.
Nice. Matthew's saying, how do other snowboarders in your community push your riding?
How do they? Yeah, I feel like it's like when you're riding. For me, it was like in New Zealand when I was riding with a crew, and everyone was kind of like, yeah, riding. And I remember there was maybe 5 of us, maybe 4 or 5, and we all started like getting 3s on this like medium jump. And that was like pretty motivational because you see like your friends doing it, and then you're like, oh, so-and-so just did like such a nice clean 3 on that like jump. And then you do it and it feels good. And then, yeah, you just kind of feed off of each other, pushing those tricks. So yeah, it was definitely for me the big, it was in New Zealand doing some fun 360s.
Yeah. I think, especially with park, the best progression is when you're out with your friends and everybody's encouraging one another.
Does anything stand out? Any moment?
No.
No. Give us a real life scenario.
Well, I was thinking of last year when we did park. It was normally, it would normally be either doing it with like Kevin and TJ, who were a bit above me, or when we had Yannick and Arab, we're a bit below. So I didn't have that person like on the exact same level to help push me. And
what about yesterday when we were doing that hike? Would you have made it to the top without me?
No, no way, dude. No way. Yeah, going up that hike the other day, just yesterday, getting over the cold, so I was just like sweating buckets and like feeling horrible on the way up. It was many moments that I was thinking, why am I doing this? But then once we actually got to the top, got our boards on, literally did 1 turn, I was like, this is amazing.
You're like, oh, if I turn back, Kevin's gonna be pissed.
Yeah,
I gotta keep going.
and it'll be in the video like, wow, this Chris guy's a loser.
Yeah, just. All right, guys, we're almost at the top, and Chris is going down. He's going back. But that was fun. I also, well, I would have made it without you too, because I would.
That's true. Unless you could like hook on a ski patrol guy to ride with you or something.
Yeah, it would have been too dangerous to go solo.
Andrew Rotolo coming to the super chat saying, what's up from LA? Hashtag come to Big Bear Fund. Nice.
Awesome. Wasabi.
What's up?
I'll
I'm going to put it in with the this one from Old Man. That's a new one.
Oh,
Right?
so Old Man Shredder says, any other company gonna do step-on boots on license? Someone heard any rumors? Yeah, I've heard that K2 is gonna do maybe some step-ons, because my first pair of bindings and boots actually were called K2 clickers.
Wasn't
There it is.
here in Whistler at Blackcomb many years ago when we were instructing, they used to have a lot of step-ons, and those were K2, were they?
Oh, were they?
So they were
I don't
pretty
know.
terrible. That was like
I think that
early
was
on.
before maybe me. That was probably back in your early days, in your youth. But yeah, I think K2 will probably. I've heard rumors about K2 having some step-ons. When I had them when I was a kid, I thought they were good, but in hindsight, they were pretty. That version wasn't great. Oh wow, there's more super chats flooding in too. You'll have to package these up because there's a good amount of wasabi. Time to finish it, Chris.
Thank you.
There's still this giant amount.
We're over halfway though.
Oh wow. Okay, Chris Henrik says skiers have left the chat.
Yeah, don't make fun of skiers and jokes. They can't take them.
Oh right. Chris has a good sense of humor there. And Engen says, I heard a lot of gossip from you guys, but I love you guys even more now. Kevin, hike, and Chris, let's get together. Nice. So when I'm out on the hike, you guys are gonna be chilling.
Yeah. Cool.
With some Belgian beers, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, dude. Belgian
pick-
beers, the what do they call it? Not the trap. I'm trying to think where the monks make your beer.
Oh yeah.
I mean, way to do it. If you're gonna join the cloth, you might as well spend your life with God and making beer.
Yeah.
It's a win-win.
Yeah, and Jen, you'd like Chris's brother Neil as well. He's like the ultimate beer connoisseur from the Vancouver area. So you guys would probably really get along.
He'll get lots of compliments just returning his beer bottles. Like, wow, what a great selection of beers you're returning.
He did have a good collection of beer bottles until somebody recycled them.
Oh.
Nice. Oh wow. You're cleaning it up.
And
Morgan with a joke. She says, "What did the shark say when it ate a clownfish?" This tastes a little funny.
hey, oh, nice. That's the joke of the day so far.
Nice, yeah. So Rachel with the super chat, and she's donating her question to the person below.
Message retracted. Oh dear.
All right.
Bad writers, is that somebody else?
Well, it's not a question. Not a question. Let's just go to the next question.
Okay, Jordy Phillip.
Yep.
You get in the super chat. Congratulations. It says, yo, where are you going in Japan and when? So I can say when, but I'm not sure where. So we're going from about the 15th of January to, we leave when the flight out is on like the 2nd of Feb. But I think we'll be skiing the last 2 weeks. So middle of January to the end of January, which is, according to our at least local Japan guru in my circle of friends, one of the best times to go for snow.
Yeah, we're going to Niseko. Yeah.
But Iseko's got like a few.
There's a bunch
options.
of, there's like the resorts are called like a bunch of different things. Yeah. There's, I forget what they're called, but
Okay.
there's like 4 or 5 resorts all on the same mountain.
Okay, you're no longer my local guru.
TJ knows all the names.
And is there any preparations that you're doing for Japan this year that you've learned over the last couple of years?
I think this year we're not going to bring split boards and instead rent once we're there if we do want to do some split boarding.
Good call.
Because it's kind of a pain to like lug everything across quarter of the way across the world. Mm-hmm. So yeah, we'll probably rent split boards.
How about taking 48 Cliff Bars, Jeremy Jones style?
Yeah, you could do that. Yeah, if you get a deal. I don't know. They may like quarantine. They might confiscate your all that because they'll probably think you're smuggling Cliff Bars in. So I wouldn't risk it.
Okay. Because I know you're saying, like, in terms of places that you traveled, Japan is probably the hardest to get food for your diet.
Yeah, it's a tough place. It's just so different. Like when you go to the grocery store, everything, a lot of things are in packages written in Japanese, so you don't know.
Google Lens, bro.
Yeah, it kind of works, but it doesn't work like 100%. Like it works, like 70%. So some of the words are jumbled and
Okay.
like you're reading it, it doesn't totally make sense. And like with ingredients too, it's like some of the ingredients have like strange names as well. So it's kind of giving you words that don't make any sense. But
that can happen anywhere when you go across. Because I know from seeing some of those, I know like I've done a lot of traveling in Thailand, where you go up to some small, little hole in the wall place, and it says like top ass meat, like whatever, and you're like, okay, that's a translation error probably.
That wouldn't fly in Japan. They don't have stuff like that, but they do have. Yeah, like they'll have like the ramen. Like there'll be like a spicy vegetable ramen, and underneath it there'll be spicy vegetable ramen with pork. And what you don't know is that the spicy vegetable ramen also comes with pork, but not as much as the one with pork. So there's kind of some tricks in there.
Huh.
And when people don't speak English, it's just hard to get what you want.
For sure.
But it's our fault. We should learn to speak Japanese.
I actually want to do, I forget the name of it, but there's an app, because obviously there's like Babbel that does all languages, and there's a few others that are quite good for just umbrella languages, but there's also a couple that just focus on Asian languages. And I was doing one, but the microphone on the Pixel is terrible.
Oh, okay.
And it wouldn't pick up my pronunciation, so I'd be reading off this thing, it'd be some long, complicated word.
Yeah.
And it's just like, nope, do it again.
What about an easy word?
Yeah, they would get those, yeah.
Okay.
But those would I know the very, very basics, so I could do those, but then when they started to expand on that, obviously my pronunciation wasn't great, and then that was exacerbated by the terrible microphone. But yeah, we should get up on our Japanese, bro.
But Japanese is so hard too, because just the sounds and everything is very different.
Oh yeah.
So you got to make different sounds with your mouth, and it's like listening to it, like your ear doesn't know how to pick up on, like you start to learn like a few small phrases.
Hi.
Like that, yeah. Yes.
Matthew is saying, have you guys had to talk yourself into doing tricks that push your riding? Yeah, I think with everybody, I think that's probably consistent across every rider. Is when you start doing tricks. The first time you do a trick, then you're stepping outside of your comfort zone. So I think every time that you are doing a new trick, adding a spin, trying a new grab, anything like that, then you always have that moment where you just gotta take a few breaths, focus on what you're doing, and try to follow through and not eat it.
Don't get creamed.
Don't want to get creamed.
Yeah, I think the best thing to do is like, it's almost like if you're trying to do a new trick and you're trying to talk yourself into it, make sure that you've done like all the tricks below it, and you're like really feeling comfortable with everything else that you know below that trick. So if you're going for, say if you're
540 melon.
if you already are really good on the flat box and you want to try your first down box, like spend a lot of time on that flat box, getting lots of different tricks down and feeling really, really comfortable. And then it's like, then once you kind of have that experience built up, then take it to like, say, a down box for the first time.
Nice, good question.
Yeah.
Jordy's in Niseko right now. Jordy, how's it looking over there? Give us a Niseko update. Live.
It's raining in Whistler.
It's snowing up the mountain.
It's dark. It gets dark here at 4:30.
Matt Kramer saying, don't forget to hit that like button. Yeah, only 17 likes. Smash that like button. Rachel saying, how do you keep your base layers clean?
Wash them. don't pee your pants. And when they do get stinky, just throw them in the wash.
Don't pee your pants.
How do you keep your
Rules to live by. You should do a video on that. Number 1, don't pee your pants.
Yeah, your base layers. Yeah, you gotta wash them up on a regular basis.
Yeah, they're gonna be getting the sweatiest of all.
Yeah. Well,
And the stinkiest of all. Yeah. So yeah, just make sure you wash them regularly. And those are probably the ones those and socks, in terms of what I replace the most.
so what is this wasabi for? Is it for NGens?
Another one for NGen.
All right, so NGen with the super chat says, "Go Chris, go!" Another one for me.
Yeah,
All right, so that's
also because I am kind of hungry. So thank you, NGen, for helping me eat. Because I know a lot of people don't like eating when on video, but I don't mind it. That one's pretty good. There we go.
All right, that one's for you, NGen.
Oh, so good.
Ethan Rose wants to know, do they make prescription snowboard goggles? Actually, there was a company that we did a bunch of videos with, Sport RX, and those guys do a prescription insert for your goggles. So check out their YouTube channel as well, Sport RX.
I think
visit their website.
I think that's probably better as well, doing inserts than actually getting your goggles with prescription. Because I know at least from scuba diving that we used to get prescription actual pieces of glass for the scuba diving goggles, and the price like jumps up so much. So if you have the inserts, then if you do damage your goggles, if you scratch them up, you need to get a new lens, something like that, which is going to happen over time. Then you don't have to pay this exorbitant fee for this new prescription lens. You still have your inserts. You just buy a normal lens. And yeah, I've heard that they fit well, right? They have the insert like on the inside of the goggle, so it's not actually on your face. And I think that's the way to go.
Yeah.
Ooh. Have you guys watched Game Changers on Netflix? Kevin, I've not actually seen it yet.
Yeah, I've seen it. So yeah, it's really cool because, I've been doing the vegan thing for like, I think 7 or 8 years now. And the reason I just wanted to try it, and basically like I felt pretty awful, to be honest, like just physically after snowboarding for 10 years, injuries, and I just kind of felt like I was like sore. I just didn't feel good snowboarding. And so I got into the vegan diet, and I like immediately felt better. Felt like I had more energy. I could like snowboard longer. The young, like TJ at the time, I think was like, I was like 30 and TJ was say 24. And so I'm trying to keep up with TJ, and I was feeling like an old man. But once I started doing the vegan diet, I just felt better. So that's what made me stay with it. And so that's what, Game Changers, the documentary on Netflix, kind of highlights all these different vegan athletes, like professional athletes and like weightlifters and strong, like guys doing strongman competitions, and how they do it on a vegan diet, and how before they had some challenges, and then after they switched, they felt better. And so it's a really cool documentary.
Yeah, because like you're what? You're now like 53,
37,
and he looks younger every year. The years are coming up. He's gone from an old Michael Douglas to a young Tom Cruise.
Thank you. Or an old Tom Cruise, maybe.
Tom Cruise does. He somehow manages to miss the aging.
Oh, the new Top Gun movie is coming out soon. I can't wait to see that.
Of course. Let's throw that in with all the remakes. Next, they're going to be remaking Casablanca.
Ghostbusters remake.
Well, they have a new Ghostbusters coming out now.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
The new one.
Afterlife or something.
Afterlife, yeah. I think that's what it is. It's like a carry-on where it's with the really geeky guys.
The kids.
Yeah, Egon's grandkids.
Grandkids, yeah.
Notorious Hand saying, Kevin, remember back to when you were an intermediate rider, did you ever feel like you hit a wall in your progression? How do you break through a progression wall?
Yeah, if you're in a progression wall, then you gotta start trying different things. So try riding. I don't know how good your switch riding is. Try some switch.
That's a good one.
get into some different terrain, trees, powder, some steeper runs. Try some more carving. You can, in the terrain park, maybe try some different grabs. You know, it's not about like going bigger on tricks. You can still, like, on small features, like getting into some different kinds of board slides or lip slides on the small features, and working on your speed. It's like the more you can kind of control your edges and quickly turn from edge to edge, then you can bump your speed up. So yeah, push yourself every day. Try to find like one thing that you've never done before to try out.
The thing I like to do as well is riding with different people, because everybody has their own style and their own kind of box of tricks that they do as well. And so you might be riding with somebody that you're not normally out with, and you see them throw out some kind of flatline trick, and you're just like, oh wow, that's cool. I've not seen that before. How do you do that? And so it just gives you like different ideas to what you can do on the mountain, rather than I would find I would kind of get fixed into like doing the certain tricks that I would be good at doing, and maybe learning a few others, but it just opens up a whole variety of options.
It does.
Chuck Van saying the game Christmas tree is on point. Yeah. Matthew saying, do you like splitboarding? Is it worth the investment? Yeah, I think splitboarding is amazing. It's a little, I'd say, maybe separate to normal snowboarding within the whole like park pow, all mountain kind of boards. Obviously a lot of different knowledge that you're taking when you're going into the backcountry, and a different experience overall as well. In terms of the investment, I think that would just depend on how much use you're getting out of it.
Yeah, it kind of depends on how much you're going to go. But for me, it's like it took me a long time to finally buy a splitboard. But now that I have one, I'm pretty excited to use it. I'm sure I'll be using it. Like, I want to use it, say 20 or 30 times this winter. So they are a bit more expensive. Maybe check out some secondhand splitboards as your first one. You know, that's always an option too. And because it can be a lot of money to get all the different, you know, the setup, the Avalanche gear. But yeah, it's like if you love that kind of riding and you think you're going to be able to make the most of it, maybe go 5 or 10 times splitboarding, then I think it's worth it. Yeah.
It's definitely, I'm all about I don't know, maybe this last week, but really adventures have been in the forefront of my cranium, and
not just riding or
splitboarding is definitely adventure plus.
Yeah. Well, Andreas went on an adventure the other day. He went
a different type of adventure.
He went down a run that was closed, that was like pretty much all grass. We met, we're like, Andreas, how was your run? He's like, oh, I came down that run there.
The main ski out from Emerald.
Had to hike most of it. I was like,
walking down.
It's all grass. But
there was a little bit of snow.
You cannot. There was a tiny bit. You can ride from top to bottom on Whistler, but you got to go through the runs that they've like made enough snow for, and that wasn't one of them. So he was on an adventure.
Even that run that we're speaking of is the only run that goes down below Emerald Chair towards Mid Station. There's only really that one run. Once you're on that run, you can't like sneak over to another run or anything like that. You're pretty much committed, and in his case, committed to walking down chunks of it.
But he was.
You live, you learn.
There's plenty of warning signs. It's not like, he wasn't like riding. He wasn't riding down some good stuff and then it turned into a dead end. It was like the dead end right away.
Yeah, you could just look over the edge and be like, "Oh, probably shouldn't do that."
That's a dead end.
Jordy is saying that it's kind of springy in Niseko at the moment, but there is snow on the way.
I know. I wish I was there right now, to be honest. Like, I think just a big apology to everyone out there that's fans of the channels. Like, we should be somewhere better. I hate to say it, but we really dropped the ball. It's raining outside right now.
Yahoo! Let's get to
TJ's in
Alberta.
TJ's in North Carolina. There's no snow out there. We're here in Whistler. There's raining.
Living the dream. This is what December is all about.
Yeah, if it was November, I'd be like, okay, it's November.
Yeah.
It's December.
December 10th, 11th. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Let's get to Alberta.
There must be, I think there's a super chat down there somewhere.
At the bottom. Old man is saying the stinkiest part ever of your snowboard gear is your knee brace. I can second that. I will second. Well, if you get a knee brace, then you want to have the parts, especially as much as possible that you can actually wash. They have like removable covers on certain parts of it, or the straps that you can just undo. Because if you're wearing it for 23 hours a day like I was for 9 months,
Oh, wow.
that thing was like half skin by the end of it.
Did you wash it after the last day of use?
I just burned it.
Good. Wasn't it like $1,300?
$2,500.
$2,500, yeah.
Midnight. You lucky man. Well, me, I guess I'm lucky. I'm going to eat a piece of
Midnight.
wasabi.
Midnight with the super chat. So Chris is going to wasabi it up. And he says, do you see yourself still riding at 50 years old?
I think I still see myself riding at like 70 if my knees still work.
Well, our retirement plans are to be snowboard YouTubers, and I don't know how the YouTube retirement package is, so we'll probably be still snowboarding until we're into our 70s. But we have a friend, Shu, in town. He's got the YouTube channel Snowboard Dojo Wiz, and I guess I'm kind of telling a secret about Shu, but he's almost 50, and he's like riding in the terrain park like better than most. He's like one of the top park riders, I'd say, out there. He's like killing it, and he's almost 50, so there's plenty of hope.
Even last year, riding when Yannick and the Raph were here in Whistler, we met a guy that was over 60, and he was still hitting the medium jumps, hitting the boxes, a few of the easier rails, and he was like launching, like he'd got comfortable doing them to the point that he didn't want to take any more risk, but what he was doing is just like flying huge off of these, and yeah, that was really inspiring to see for sure.
Yeah, and it's gonna take me at least 5 more years to get to 1 million subscribers. So
how long is it gonna take me?
10 years?
We need to do some kind of shout out on Kevin's channel where everybody has to join my channel as well. Otherwise, no more snowboard videos.
Unless I quit. Is that another one for Midnight? There's plenty of snow in Mammoth. Come over.
Okay.
Yeah.
We should get there.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's go. All right.
Flight?
See ya.
It's a 20-hour drive.
Okay.
Lend your car to Jill, and we'll take the Honda, and we'll get down there.
Let's do it. I was thinking that at least we should like go somewhere, Alberta or down to Oregon or Montana, and just get like 3 days, and not like commit like a whole week or 2 weeks, but just bust down, get a few days in, get out of there.
Yeah, I think Baker's getting a good amount of snow too.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's like a day away. We can get there pretty easy. Yeah, man. Otherwise, something's got to change here. We got to get some snow. Always boys say, at least you guys have snow. Cypress and all the valley mountains are dead right now.
Oh, no.
It's like the Olympics all over again. If you guys don't know, for the Olympics, when they had the big air, do they do big air in the Olympics or the half pipe? They had a trucks and trucks of snow to Cypress Mountain, which is just on the north side of Vancouver, because it's so mild, being so close to the ocean. And yeah, just trucking in snow. Ethan Rose saying, do you turn with your front foot or back foot? Both feet.
Yeah, and I think when you're first starting, it's like more in the front. What do you think?
Yeah, like front foot to initiate, back foot to complete the turn. It's never completely with one or the other. It's a bit of a balance, but yeah, more pressure on the front foot to start, and then more on the back to squeeze it all off. Kevin, from what you've seen, do parks get more crowded in Colorado or California?
I haven't seen enough, but I've seen some of the Instagram videos from Bear Mountain, and I feel like it's probably California.
Right, but I think Bear Mountain's maybe a whole other level, because it's like close to LA.
Yeah,
you get a lot of park rats going up there, and it has that real park community.
Yeah, I feel like just California itself is like a very big, populated state. So I feel like there's just more people too. Mm-hmm. Like whether you're in Los Angeles or San Francisco.
Colorado's getting more popular.
That's true. Denver, yeah. But then I think like for Denver, there's a lot more resorts. There's probably like 20 resorts to drive to from Denver.
Okay, we had a super chat from Chris Heinrich. I got 2 pieces of sushi left, and I have one for Chris Heinrich. And then the next super chat that comes in will be the last piece of sushi. I think we should have a minimum of $5. Okay. I'll keep it low.
Chris says, come to Australia. Not much snow at the moment, but we have plenty of sand.
Sandboarding.
Yeah, and I've heard of like some of the resorts in Australia having snow into November, but
Thanks, Chris.
now is probably pushing it into December. But yeah, looking forward to getting back to Australia for some riding maybe next summer.
Oh, big one.
El Stacker's on here and says, cannonball the like button. Nice, man.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll just do a few more questions. I think, we've been on here for just over an hour.
How's your stomach feeling?
It feels pretty good, actually.
Okay.
I think with the, maybe it's a natural way to combat the flu.
Oh, yeah.
If you guys out there, it's the season, people get flus and colds, try eating a huge chunk of wasabi and see if that helps, because I feel better.
Nice. Oh, sweet.
I think you just kind of like cry out the bacteria.
Yeah, it's a killer.
Or just like it just does something to your blood that makes it unable for any bacteria to like live in your body.
Yep. If you're in the UK, maybe just eat some horseradish.
True.
Is that kind of like more attainable to get horseradish in the
I think so.
in the UK there over wasabi?
Probably.
If you have horseradish in your refrigerator, just go eat a big tablespoon of it.
Well, I saw one video on like why real wasabi is so expensive, and apparently the stuff that you often get, and what I presume is here, is like 0.5% wasabi, and then lots of other stuff that gives it that similar to wasabi flavor, but wasabi is just really expensive in general, and one of the things they add to that is horseradish.
Oh, well, there you go.
What's the Christmas plans this year, guys? Yeah, so we are going to be, at least I'm going to be in Whistler. I'm going to be trying to be snowboarding as much as possible. Shout out if you guys go out on Christmas morning. It's usually not too busy up here with comparison with the rest of the season.
What, are you crazy? It's like one of the busiest days of the year.
They got to get out like the earliest possible, and then be down by 11 a.m. Don't you want to open up your presents around the fire?
Yeah, but you think people do, but they don't. The present is being on the hill at 8:30.
True.
But there is a catch though. If the travel day, the travel day over Christmas is a quiet day of snowboarding.
Okay.
So
a New Year's morning is usually quite good.
Yeah, I guess that's another potential day. Yeah. But well, I guess our plans too is going to be right here. Just like we're sitting at the table where we have Christmas dinner, and we'll be opening presents around this tree here.
Yeah, nice. All right. There's one piece of sushi left, guys. One piece. I think I'm just gonna eat it.
Finish it.
I'm just gonna go for it. I'm hungry.
El Stacker said that he had a vegan ramen yesterday. It was delicious. Nice, man. Yeah, we have a place in here that has some vegan ramen as well. So if you ever come to Whistler, we'll take you over there.
Come over here from Boise. Don't tell anybody, but I just put ginger on top of my sushi.
Nice. Skylar says, "Yo, or you live in Whistler?" Yes.
Yeah, that's where we're at.
It's a big piece there. El Stacker says, "I got my bibs for the first time today. It was so nice." Awesome. Yeah, good to hear you got on the bib train. The bibs are so comfortable. Keep all that snow out. You can ride topless if you got bibs.
Sure.
Come on, El Stacker, ride topless for us.
We want to see it. Okay. So.
And Jen.
I'll take a little bit of there's actually a tiny bit of rice on here. So this will be the last piece, and then yeah, we're gonna cruise. We've been on here over an hour. It's been enlightening. Super grateful to have all you guys come on here and help support the channel and watching the videos and everything like that. Obviously, we rely on you guys to survive and do what we do. So yeah. Okay, this is like the remnants of the. Oh, there's a bit of dog hair in there as well. I've eaten so much dog hair, I think, over the last year.
Oh, wow. No wonder you're sick. You're like coughing up hairballs.
Thanks, Ed Jen. Awesome. Thank you, Mr. Kevin, for coming out here. Pleasure.
Booyah.
Yeah, this is our new, we're sick. I'm sick. High five.
Don't say we're sick.
We're not sick. We're super, like, sick, like, cool. And
we're well sick.
And yeah, we're the plan is to go up early tomorrow, check out some of this powder. Hopefully we get some nice powder conditions up there.
Yeah.
And fingers are crossed. Have you got anything in the oven at the moment?
So I got my video coming up soon from our day yesterday, and then also a waxing video. Gonna do. You know, ask Chris if he wants to help me make a waxing video.
I wanted to do my own waxing video.
Well, we can both
do it at the same time.
2 different videos, you know? We don't know how, you know, will be different styles of waxing techniques.
I apply mine with my butt cheeks.
That's a dirty technique.
That's, you gotta use the base cleaner. All right, well,
I won't be around for that video.
Last super chat from Snowboard with the unicorn. Thank you so much, Snowboard. Hopefully you're doing well and getting some turns in Germany or Austria.
Yeah, I think he was going to France.
Oh, nice.
For a few months. Yeah, for a couple months.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And then Jen with another one.
Okay.
By the way, the twins feed me some veggie food, and I liked it. Nice. Yeah. Our buddies Yannick and Rav, they're also they're like flexitarians kind of, but they forced some Brussels sprouts and Jen's gullet.
You're from Belgium. Eat the Brussels sprouts.
And Jen will be known not for snowboards anymore, but for Brussels sprouts. The Brussels sprouts crew.
And I'm going to be known for the Ring of Fire after eating a whole tub of wasabi.
Yep.
Okay,
right,
well,
sweet.
I mean, this thing was full to the brim, and there's I'd say that's like 5%, 10% of what was started
like 5% left. Yeah, you polished it off.
That's dangerous. Yeah, don't recommend. 0 out of 0 for 0 out of 10 for recommendations. Cool. Well, yeah, I think that's it. Pleasure, you guys. Make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't already. Check out my Instagram, chris.is.snowboarding. Of course, Kevin Snowboard Pro Camp on YouTube and Instagram. Psh, psh. Every time I mention it, psh. let me mention it without a psh.
All right.
And I'll be getting my Patreon going up soon. I've been slacking on my Patreon as well, but I want to get that going as well. So if you guys want to come over and help support on Patreon, and maybe subscribe star and BitChute and Bitcoin. Everything that's possible. But yeah, I'll have some updates for you guys about that. Hope you're all doing well. You get some turns in soon. A lot of love to you guys. And yeah, see you later.
See you guys.
Bye. Oh.